Dall-E 2, Dall-E 1 came out around the same time last year. This is the second version. It's an AI created by OpenAI, and it just got released. It's not, most of the stuff OpenAI does is not necessarily released publicly because the whole point of OpenAI was to create AI but safely and responsibly. So rather than creating an AI and just releasing it on the world publicly without having a good comprehension of how it might affect things or how it works in general, probably the best way to go is the way OpenAI is going. So Dall-E 2 is an AI system that can create realistic images and art from a description in natural language. So type a word in, type a couple words in, makes the picture for you in high resolution. The website is, as always, in the paste bin, so you can check it out. And I highly recommend checking it out because audio and video listeners, I can't put any of the images on YouTube for fear of wonderful copyright issues, but highly recommend going to the website and messing around with it because it's incredible what this AI is able to do. Dall-E 2 can create original and realistic images and art from a text description, and it can combine concepts, attributes, and styles. The text description for the image that's being shown: an astronaut, teddy bears, a Super Bowl. So, astronaut riding a horse in a photorealistic style. Astronaut riding a horse in a photorealistic style comes out. There's other ones also you can add there, but oh yeah, okay. So on the website you can mess around with the wording and stuff. So go ahead and do that. I highly recommend going to the website and checking it out. So Dall-E can make realistic edits to existing images from a natural language caption. It can add and remove elements while taking shadows, reflections, and textures into account. This is the crazy part. Shadows, reflections, and textures into account. Not only can it Photoshop or do a snip tool really well, it can take shadows, reflections, and textures into account. The images that it shows are really cool. There's like a dog in one painting, dog in another painting, dog sitting on the chair looking at the different paintings. There's a flamingo one that I think was really cool. There's what's this other one? What do we got here? We have a couch in different places in the room, so you can see the shadows from the room is a big glass room, windows everywhere, so bunch of light coming from different angles, above, below, and the couch is perfectly being snipped and moved to another part of the room, like nothing. Well, it'd be nice if Photoshop had this ability, but this is just going to be the future anyways. I know if someone's listening to this from OpenAI, I'm using Photoshop a lot, but fuck it. I'm sure that just lost the wait list right there. Dall-E 2 can take an image and create different variations inspired from the original. So it shows a bunch of different brush strokes, color aspects, backgrounds, a bunch of stuff like that. Dall-E 2 has learned the relationship between images and the text used to describe them. It uses a process called diffusion, which starts with a pattern of random dots and gradually alters the pattern towards an image when it recognizes specific aspects of that image. So if you scroll down, there's a good video of them describing it, or showing it, I should say. So obviously, I'm going to keep saying go to the website to check this out because this is a very visual topic. In January 2021, OpenAI introduced Dall-E with the first version. 1 year later, our newest system, Dall-E 2, generates more realistic and accurate images with 4 times greater resolution. Now, if you're a resolution nerd, 4 times the resolution is a lot. So that's when the S curve starts. Dall-E 2 is preferred over Dall-E 1 for this caption matching and photorealism when when evaluators were asked to compare 1,000 images generated from each model. I mean, that's 71.7% preferred caption matching, 88.8% preferred for photorealism. View research paper. Dall-E 2 is a research project. While we currently do not make available to our API as part of our effort to develop and deploy AI responsibly, we are studying Dall-E's limitations and capabilities with a select group of users, safely mitigating what we have already developed, including preventing harmful generations. I could already see how Microsoft's Twitter AI went. We saw that only took 2 days for that to really go south, but could really see how this one would go. Preventing harmful generations. We've limited the ability of Dall-E 2 to generate violent, hate, and adult images. By removing the most explicit content from the training data, we minimize Dall-E 2 exposure to these concepts. Sounds like a little child learning. We also used advanced techniques to prevent photorealistic generation of individuals' faces, including those of public figures. So that's also really cool. So it's a lot harder. You can't deep fake with it. Curbing misuse. Our content policy does not allow users to generate violent, adult, or political content, among other categories. We won't generate images if our filters identify text prompts and image uploads that may violate our policies. We also have automated and human monitoring systems to guard against misuse. Phase development based on learning. We've been working with external experts and previewing Dall-E 2 to a limited number of trusted users who will help us learn about the technology's capabilities and limitations. I'm in if you want me. We plan to invite more people to preview this research over time as we learn and iteratively improve our safety system. I could really see how someone could really fuck that system up, and I don't blame them. If you go to the website OpenAI/Dall-E, let me put it this way: OpenAI.com/DALL-E-2. So Dall-E 2, OpenAI/Dall-E 2. Between the Dell, E, and 2, there are dashes. So go ahead. The link will be down below anyways, but highly recommend checking out the website. Stuff like this. This is like they took our job. They're gonna take our job. The robots gonna take our job. Robots taking our job. And then everyone's like, oh, but we'll get more artist jobs. I don't know about it, because they're doing a really good job at making some really cool art. So AI is really going to be taking over. So let's go. Not only do I not have to check out a grocery aisle with a person who doesn't know what they're doing, now I can get stock images probably generated by an AI that won't be used in any other video, and I can probably confirm that they aren't being used in any other video. So I like it. I can't wait for it. Hopefully I get into the waiting list. Depending on whatever contract I have to sign, I will tell you if I'm in it or not. But depending on whatever contract I sign, I know how to keep my mouth shut. So please let me in.